How come Paul isn't joined yet?
Hi, Sri. How you doing?
Hey, hi, Mark. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Nancy.
I was hoping. I mean, this week, interesting discussions. I think because they have shared the templates and the other things. Let me try to ping. Oh,
Good day, all. How are you?
Paul is here.
Hi, Paul.
Good morning.
Are you on the West Coast or are you?
I am on the West Coast. I live in Oregon, Eugene,
So
Oregon.
nice and early for you.
Yes, this is a nice and early one for me. So,
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. It's 10 a.m. It's not too bad.
not too bad for you, no. So we've got the four of us. Now, Sridhar, is May planning on taking notes and all that during this meeting? Is that her plan? And is she has she been doing?
Yeah.
I've been out for 3 weeks. I knew a long time.
Yeah. She did for a week before, and last week we didn't meet. We met only for 20 minutes, so there wasn't much to take.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah, I noticed she had been, so.
So let me do that. Let me take the notes. In the meantime, we can start.
Okay.
Give me a minute. I'll quickly set it up.
Sounds good.
I didn't take a look at the minutes from the last session, but we did have a good discussion on some marketing activity, Paul, that we should probably circle back on today.
Okay, that would be good. So
Now that you're back, welcome back.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had a good time. We went to Florida, had some good time with the mouse. There. That was a nice long stretch away with our nieces and nephews. That was a good thing.
I'm heading out there in 2 weeks, but more for business than
Not.
we decided not to take the family because it's going to be Easter weekend and we've heard that it's going to be just wildly busy.
Mm-hmm.
So we passed on that, but I'll be up there. I haven't been, so I'll go and see Mickey Mouse and the team.
There you go. All right, I'm going to drop I put this in Slack yesterday, but I'm going to drop a link in the chat here. It is SmartNIC Summit. If we are planning, why is it doing that? That is a really crazy link. Let me see if I can get a better link. Hang on. Outlook wants to adulterate everything and something to it. So this SmartNIC Summit, the call for papers, it ends on Friday. We as a group had said we wanted to do several outside of the OPI half-day tutorial that we're putting on. We had planned on submitting for papers. Friday is the deadline for that. Has anyone had a chance to do that? Has anybody heard of anybody doing that?
So Paul, as you know, we're planning on participating in a half-day session
Yes.
that we're organizing for OPI. If there aren't any members planning to talk, I think it'd be great for maybe even the outreach committee to plan a panel discussion or something that builds on what we've done in the past on this topic. And I would be willing to support that if that's arranged.
Okay. So just an an overview session of what is OPI and a panel discussion on any questions anybody from the audience has, sort of thing.
That would seem appropriate if we haven't done a talk at SmartNIC Summit on OPI in the past, right? So if we haven't done anything, it probably makes sense to have a talk or a discussion, and maybe even somebody from the SmartNIC community with us to talk about how DPUs are coming into play and how they complement or extend the, the SmartNIC environment. And I guess in terms of logistics, the OPI half-day session would be prior to this event,
Yes,
right?
it'll be a day prior, from my understanding.
Actually, Paul, I
Oh.
checked, and Mark, I checked in the last SmartNIC meeting. The half-day session will be on 13th. So the conference is 13th through 15th. And our earlier understanding was it would be the prior day, but that's not the case.
Okay, so it's the day they're having all of the half-day sessions, though, correct?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
excellent.
this half-day session, the OPI half-day session will be on 13th of June.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I couldn't make the 12th. This is good. Do you know if it's in the morning or afternoon? If it's in the afternoon, then I'll definitely be able to make it.
Yeah, I don't have that
Not
much
yet.
clarity. I would imagine they would be flexible. So, if we have a preference, we can communicate to them and see if they can accommodate our request for either morning or afternoon session.
Yeah, I definitely would like to be there, and I will fly in that morning. So if we can have it in the afternoon, then that would be awesome. And also, if we have any meetings, as a group while we're there, I'm restricted. I'll have to fly in that morning. And I'm assuming, guys, we're like ARM's going to be a member of this organization by then. I'm really hoping to close paperwork by the end of March.
Oh, good. Good. General or Premier member, do you know yet?
Premier member.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, in fact, I'm starting to write up a blog, and I will be looking for quotes from the committee.
Okay.
Hoping that when we go join, we can make the announcement, and then we're going to be announcing it at conferences in April that are coming up. So the SmartNIC can be it'll be a bigger event for OPI, but we'll already have put that message out. So the blog would be great to have out shortly after we join. Sorry to derail this.
Mark, can I add that in the comment in here as the notes, or you don't want to do that for now?
Yeah, let's wait just another week.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that let's sort of have that. Yeah. So, and for that, I would request you also to work with me with respect to the blog you are mentioning. I think she'll be helpful in that thing. Yeah.
Got it.
I just, in the general section of Slack, I just put another note asking folks to submit some technical sessions, and Sridhar will want that on the TSC meeting announcement this week as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were debating, Paul, whether we should do a similar session that we're planning for OPI half-day workshop for the summit, and we decided not to do that. We decided that it would be the topic would be closely related to what we're doing in the half-day session, so we wouldn't do it again in SmartNIC.
So on the template and website design, shall we take a look at those real quick?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be
I've
good,
not
'cause
looked
I
at,
have-
separately. Yeah.
I've provided feedback on what my thoughts were.
And Paul, I don't want to put you on spot, but did you get a chance to post a few slides that we looked into on? I mean, from my from Marvel Network, I cannot access Google Drive. I have to do it like a roundabout way, but I was wondering if
I did post them to our working content directory.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. And I'll make sure that I did in case okay, here's the marketing plan. And here is the,
Yeah, stop sharing so you can share now, Paul.
okay. So,
I just want to check if Vancy will be the replacement for Richard, or it will not be like official replacement.
Wency has been the one who has been attending these meetings, so.
Yeah. So can I just put Richard bar Vancy here? Is it okay?
Wency, is that your understanding as well?
Hello.
Hello. Are you replacing Richard on the outreach committee? Is that the plan?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so here's no, that's the marketing plan, sorry. Let me get the branding guide. The tasks in us now, huh?
Oh, this is a marketing plan, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Here's the presentation template. No, okay. So this is the template that they sent. It's got this similar front page that we've had. And a title page with a picture on it. Another title page. Section headers. And so that I'll just walk through these and then you guys can. These are the kind of 4 colors that they're suggesting be appropriate for OPI slides. There. Excuse me, 5. So a dark, a black one, and then these 4 colors. That's the template with no content in it that they are suggesting. They want us to approve something like this before they start migrating the content that we've created and are creating into this format. So I had some specific comments that I made back to May, but I've not made them to anyone else. Have others seen this and taken a look at it and have a feel for what they think of it?
Yeah, it's the first time I look at this, but well, I'll need a little bit of time to go through it, I think, before I supply comments.
So I'll give you my comments here in just a second. I can find what the brand guide. Here's the branding guidelines. So here's what they came up with: branding guidelines, brand book. So here's our logo and the guidance that goes with it. That all looks fine to me. There's different variants of the logo. This is what the Linux Foundation had provided in the past. Examples of best practice and wrong usages of it. The colors. Although this color looks different than this color, but that's just my, because in the slide deck, this color looks really way too much for me, but this looks better. They want to use this Poppins for headlines and Roboto for body copy. As I go back here, my comments were first that this color is a bit much for me. This logo, this part of our logo is not unique enough and not differentiated enough from a lot of other Linux Foundation logos, and doesn't have our OPI project in it. I would rather have OPI project, the full logo on every slide, but that was
Agree.
small.
Yeah, I agree as well, Paul. This is hard to tell what that is.
Yeah.
Right.
So I really like this much better than that, or that in just dark on these slides.
Yeah, or from template point of view, I mean, if they want, if they have limited space or whatnot, I would rather recommend just simply putting OPI instead of that figure, right? So just as an option.
And I was thinking that even if we took this and made it smaller, and I don't know, maybe in the footer instead of up here where it's taking up slide real estate, but I'm either way with that. And I'm not a fan of this font in when it's in bold. It just feels short and squatty. I like I like this font. This font seems readable and works for me, but this one seems short and squatty to me. Those were my comments that I sent back. So if others have other comments that they want to send to May, that would be great.
So this was all sent to all the members of the outreach committee, am I right?
I am not certain about that. So right now I'm going to go back to Zoom in the chat.
I don't remember seeing this, Shri. So I'm not sure how this was shared.
She sent it to me as an email.
So
Oh,
Yeah, I also got an email. I don't see it posted on Outreach Slack.
yeah, I haven't seen it on the outreach Slack. So, but there you go. I sent it. I sent the links in the meeting chat.
okay, I think it's we can just send it to the mailing list itself, marketing and outreach committee mailing list.
Okay.
The links for the yeah. Yeah, we can just forward that mail itself, I think.
And so I'll do that now. Just a second. Bring that in the background.
While you're forwarding the email, Paul, do you want me to post on Slack just for future reference?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I think more eyes the better. But I don't know, was the first impression wow? No,
My
right?
first impression was I like my first impression was I like the color schemes except for the yellow.
Mhm.
I like the body font. I don't like the section header font. And just the logo, but other than that, I think it's a good simple template that we can apply to all of our slides. And I think it's a good layout for us.
Okay.
And then on the branding guides here, this is a good start for a brand book. One of the things that we had originally talked about several months ago was how do we choose colors and that sort of stuff, and diagram styles was another one that we wanted to have addressed. So draw.io seems to be the preferred method for creating the diagrams that the TSC has chosen, and it works with GitHub. But diagram styles, like, are boxes rounded, have rounded corners or square corners? Are they filled or not? And these colors are the ones that we use. That would all be good. It would be good to take this brand book and expand it to cover those, creation of diagrams in draw.io. But yeah, that's the feedback I gave May and team already. I asked them if they wanted me to do that in Asana. She wanted to gather our feedback first, and she would be the one coordinating with the branding team. Any other thoughts on that?
So we will correct all the inputs until tomorrow, 22nd, end of the day, or maybe even 20th. Okay. And then pass it to May, who will summarize and share the feedback to the design team.
Perfect. Sounds good. Does anybody disagree with the feedback I had? Am I out of my mind with that feedback?
It's good, Paul. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other topics for today?
The website design is not yet been shared, right? Did we request for that, or did we choose they had shared the sample websites, Paul? I think from our side we should say, hey, we need something similar so that they can share the design for the website.
Great, I did that as well. So let's. That was shared. Was that shared via email? Those, or was it only in
A
Asana?
list of websites.
Yes, the list of website styles.
I think it was in a presentation. So let me, in a presentation that May presented when she first joined the call. Let me find it quickly.
Because I personally found two of them that I liked better than the others. but that's where I ended up. And I don't know the names of the two that I preferred, but at one point I had them all open and I'm looking for it in a window, browser window, and I must have closed it.
Okay. Were you able to find it? I'm searching.
I am looking for it. It may take me.
I think let me confirm. Yeah, I found it. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please. Let me stop sharing.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go.
So this is kind of colorful. So which two you liked, Paul?
Let's look at them again, and I'll.
Okay. Maybe I'll
That was
arrange.
not it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I liked.
Let me open all the 5 and place it. Helium. Orbit. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Oops. 3. 4. Yeah.
Sridhar, would you mind opening even a Linux Foundation landing page that could be?
Sure. Give me a second. That would be.
We'll get everybody's input and then I can.
Yeah. Now, yeah, we can go one by one if anybody has any, which one they like, kind of.
Can you scroll Velvet Hammer? I think that was one of them that I.
Which one?
Scroll Velvet Hammer.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. I could
Is it
see
okay?
that one working for us. And I think I liked Avocado as well.
Avocado. Yeah, that's one.
It had on the front page, it had the most important stuff at the top, had links across the top, but it did have a full page that had most of the information on it that we would want to get out the door.
All things like Steve Jobs, he likes black background, looks like.
Yeah. I Blue Horizon seemed too busy for me, but that's just me. Can you scroll on Helium?
1 second. Helium. Yeah.
It's the one in the forefront right now, in focus.
Oh, it's all in boxing.
Mhm. Yeah, that seems really.
Yeah. I mean, you really. Oh.
Probably not. And Manoj, you liked the Linux Foundation.
One of the reasons why I recommended bringing that up is because, we kind of have that template within the Linux Foundation as one option. What I like about Linux Foundation one is that it's fairly clean because the content is more important than graphics, really. I mean, there can be some improvements there, right? Like I'm not sure about the figure here, and then those may change if they are rotating the messages at a Linux Foundation layer. But in general, for like professional websites, it's better to just keep simple and clean, put some stats. So I like many aspects of Linux Foundation, not necessarily the graphics, but yeah, some of the content on the landing page was a good summary.
Okay. I guess you've got the 3 bars there for navigation. So I guess that's a choice. Do you want the 3 bars to find, like you want to go look at the, yes, you want to go look at the, different places you can go to, or do you want links across the page like Avocado?
That's a very good point. My recommendation would be links like Avocado, because I mean, for Linux Foundation, it will be difficult to put all those on the top, right? But for us, I think we should put the links similar to Avocado. But
I like the more with the 3 bars as well. That gives you an indication that it's not just those 3 things: newsroom, project, and reveal. There's more stuff to go find.
There's more stuff. Yeah, agree. Yeah, so it could be like a mix and match from pick the best ideas and
yeah. Orbit AI, it was, I think, it looked more like this was something that was in stealth, and it looked like we're a stealth company. We haven't come out yet. If you're interested, contact us. That's really all it felt like, that page. We're not ready to talk about it. But I think OPI is ready to talk about it. And the Blue Horizon one for me was just too distracting with that many colors, that much going on.
yeah.
So I agree,
like
something with content, not flashy. Yeah.
Okay. So how about I think there was some can we create some online, maybe a quick online voting thing and share it with all the members and put these 6 links and request people to order based on the preference?
Yeah, I will try that do we want that in outreach, or do we want that in general?
Both. I think we can just put it in Slacks and let people vote. I mean, order more the merrier, right? For this kind of poll.
Okay.
It's better actually. So is that, if it's okay, then I can create that poll quickly and share it.
Yes, if you want to create that, then I won't have to figure out how to create that. If you know how to do that in Slack, that would be awesome.
Oh, do you want it in Slack? Because there are better applications.
If there are better applications for doing it, that's great too. So I thought
I'll just create a better, I think maybe even
doodle poll or something.
Yeah, no, there was some university, I think Cornell, or forgot. They had a very good, nice voting system. People can order it based on the candidates, and you can order that who wants to be the first, second, third kind of a thing.
Okay. When you do it, make sure you add at least a free form text area where people can
Put some
something more than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
And
I will
maybe
do that.
a, maybe even a, do you have your own your own website that you want to add to the list that you think?
Yeah, if anybody wants to add any candidate to, even people can suggest, hey, do you consider this as the candidate? Oh, maybe that might be too late. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah. So let me create this and send it maybe today itself, so that we can decide on this quickly.
Perfect.
Yeah, because you see, I don't know, it happens for others too, but for me, this is the issue. Is this the same for others? Do you see an
It's
overlap
not,
here?
yeah, we found that that's only on Windows.
Ah.
Doesn't happen on Mac for some reason. Don't know why. But you're right, it is annoying. And it needs to be.
Yeah, so I think
I've
a lot of
opened an
people
issue, but no
who
one's
check
fixed
on
it.
Windows, they see this all kind of get messed up thing. So you don't see this happening on the Mac?
Nope, nope. I'll not Mac Safari, not Mac Chrome. No, it seems to be just.
But I saw this happening in Linux also, but with the Chrome. Yeah. They send, I think in sometime in November, December, some 2 to 3 people send a mail asking, can I fix this? Yeah. Okay, so let me create that poll. I'll put that as an
I
action.
guess on the Mac, I can, if I change the sizing to something that's quite weird, it does do that on the Mac Safari. So.
Oh, okay. I'm not alone then.
Yeah.
Where is okay, so let me try to come back. I'll come back to this. No, not this one. This one. Okay. 1 second. Say that to create online all thing for choosing reference website. Okay, is that okay?
Yep. Perfect.
Hey, just one more point, one more topic I had. See, in some of the repos, right? Maybe let me open that. So I just checked with github.com, OPI project. Yeah, so they have this doc folder, right? And in this, there are some meeting minutes, also the slides. There are some slides, some meeting minutes, and even some recordings. Okay. But the problem is the parent folder has Apache 2 license. Now, in this doc folder, I think HPE or somebody, yeah, HPE, I think they said, hey, is this an intended thing or is it an overlook? For these kind of documents and everything that we are creating and putting it here in the GitHub, the presentations and things, do you want it Apache to kind of thing? So I have spoken with the maintainers thing, and because OPI has already approved Creative Commons CC by 4.0, we can put the license file in these kind of folders. And so if at all they're putting these kind of PPTs and presentations and recordings and all those things, maybe we can put that license here.
So we
that
need to
should-
put a Creative Commons license for
Yes.
in this folder, you're
in
saying?
this folder, in this subfolder.
Okay,
Okay, so I have checked with LF Legals. That's their suggestion. And good thing is that OP has already approved that license in the technical charter.
yes. Mhm.
So we don't have to add anything to the charter now, but we have to just request to put a license in these kind of folders wherever they are planning to put these kind of recordings and slides and other things.
Perfect.
And even I think in our in outreach also we have, I think somewhere I think in the main repositories we are storing some things. No, not this one. Okay, we'll have to check in which all the repos we might have to put these kind of license thing.
Okay, sounds
So I will
good.
bring that in the TSC also. I just wanted to mention maybe we would have overlooked, or maybe we'll have to ensure this thing. So here, what is the license? It's also Apache 202. Okay. But anyway, this will not be, it will be all migrated to WordPress. So this should be okay.
Oh, on the website.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. So that's the one thing I just want to share an update kind of thing. So.
thank you. I guess put that in the notes and and you're gonna mention it in the TSC?
Yes, I'll bring up in the CSC and request the maintainers and others, I mean, who are the repo owners, to add this license file, if at all they're putting other things like slides and recordings and other things.
Okay.
Okay. Any other topic? Hey, do we start keeping track of the white paper, Paul, again? We can request for contributors and start taking up.
Yes.
So I can ask me to send out a mail to all requesting the contributors and create a. She said she will create some kind of a shared document for people to contribute thing.
Okay, I haven't.
So I will remind her to request start shared document for white paper and call. Okay, is this okay?
Yes, perfect. Do you know which, I'm looking at the Creative Commons site. Do we know which of the licenses we want?
CC by 4.2.
CC by what?
4.2. I just put in the chat window.
Okay.
I'll just also put the link here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I will have to quit. I mean, leave this call to join another one.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
No, I think that's okay. I don't know that I have anything else. Does anyone else have any other items?
Paul, you missed the last session. One of the things I brought up was that ARM is going to be a platinum sponsor at OCP event coming up in the fall. And there's an invitation out to the OPI consortium to join us and do a demo. We can have a spot on our booth and we can do a demo to kind of promote OPI to the OCP. And this can build on a talk that we're delivering at the end of April, where we're going to be calling out OPI, talking about DPUs and the advantages of using them in outside of hyperscalers.
Okay. Sounds very good.
I think the request can be, we can be there ourselves as OPI with a booth, or we can do it on, we can reserve a spot on ARM's booth, which is going to be huge since we're a platinum sponsor, and we've got room for you know, an area to talk about OPI.
Okay. I think it would be, my guess is it would be pretty costly to get a booth at OCP, and then to staff it. When is the conference?
I believe it's like the second week of October.
Okay.
So we've got time to prepare for this.
Okay.
I just wanted to throw it out there. In the previous call, last week call, we talked about what could be a great demo to put together. And one of the thoughts was a comparison of a workload on a server without a DPU and one with a DPU, and highlight the power consumption advantage of using DPUs. And then that kind of gets people's attention to the demo. And then we can talk about what we're doing in OPI, why it's so important to work together to bring, you know, standards and all the great stuff we're doing under the OPI.
Got it. Sounds good. Thank you, Sridhar. I like that idea. So.
Okay. I'm not sure how we get this going beyond this forum, but at some point soon, we should, you know, make a decision and start planning for this event and others, right, coming up later in the year.
I think when it comes down to it, we just have to have people that have time and get assigned tasks to work on these things. I think that's the biggie. And again, I'll mention the TSC that, gosh, it's just been a few of us in the outreach committee meetings, and we need representation from the other companies as well, because we're getting to the point where we need to have work done rather than just decisions made, and we're lacking resources to get that work done. So I'll bring that up in the TSC as well.
Yeah, bring it up. And then for this one, feel free to let folks know they can reach out to me, and otherwise I will reach out to everybody to try to get some, you know, interest in this and try to pull something together. And again, I think it could live beyond this event. This is one that we can leverage. It's there for us. I don't know how long I have until, you know, we lose that opportunity, but we definitely have a little bit of time to prepare. Once that demo is set up, we can use that at other events.
Okay.
So again, I think this is just a way for us to get more attention to this project.
Sounds good to me.
Okay,
so
thanks, Paul.
I will take. So Mark and Manoj, we talked about for SmartNIC Summit, creating a panel discussion.
Yeah,
I will take the lead on creating that call for papers submission, and then we'll figure out who the presenters need to be down the road. But
yeah, sounds good, Paul.
okay,
Thank you.
Paul, did we decide to have a meeting in person at that event at the SmartNIC? I thought we had discussed that just before you left.
yeah,
Having an in-person session.
I am planning on being there. At least, well, I haven't had it approved yet, but I put it in our budget that I have a trip next quarter to San Jose for 4 days. Not yet approved, but that's my intention, is to be there for that. Are you thinking of holding our outreach committee meeting in person?
I think it'd be wonderful. I think
No, I
all
think
of
we
us
should as well.
would
Yes.
be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just need
so
to-
just kind of.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we should hold our meetings. We should hold a dinner and drinks together as well. But that's I think we ought to plan that, make that happen.
Yeah, I agree. I think just to kind of lock in everybody's calendars, what we can plan is, you know, on the first day, since we have the half-day tutorial, right after that, like late afternoon or evening, we can do our team meeting and then head out for dinner or something, right? Because I'm sure everybody will be scheduling customer partner meetings as well.
Yes.
And the calendar is going to get booked. So
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I would be happy to do that the first day after the half-day sessions.
yeah, so kind of, get that out of the way, then they can plan the rest of the event with customers, partners.
Yes, that makes sense to me.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Mark, for bringing that up.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, does someone want to create an invite and add all of the outreach committee members to say like a 4 o'clock meeting and then dinner and drinks after? Does that make sense on the 13th? Because Manoj, are we doing our session in the morning or afternoon of that day? Do we know?
Yeah, so it depends on when everybody gets in. So to answer your question, the SmartNIC Summit folks have not nailed that down.
Right.
But since they haven't, maybe, based on our preference, we can recommend morning or afternoon session. And I heard Mark was planning to be there like on the morning, so would have preferred afternoon, right? Mark, did I hear that?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I might be on a red eye or first flight out in the morning, so I prefer afternoon.
Afternoon would be better, because if there are folks, and there are a few that could be traveling from East Coast or, so unless they get in the previous day or red eye. So, I mean, if everybody's okay, and I can post on the Slack, if everybody's okay, we can propose like a afternoon session, and that would work well with our team meeting at like say 4 or so. And I like your suggestion, Paul, where right after the team meeting, we can head over for drinks and dinner.
Yeah.
Let me post that message before I get busy and forget.
Yeah.
Thanks, Manoj. I would do it, except I'm not on the outreach officially yet. So let me, I'll pass it on to you if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll divide and conquer. Paul has a lot on his plate.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, thank you all. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. I'll get the meeting minutes or the meeting recording posted to YouTube here in a bit.
Thank you, Paul.
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Paul.
All right. Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes.